welcome. My name is Aimee and this is another Flintgenuity TRX workout. Today we are going to have 7 exercises. Those 7 exercises we will work for 1 minute each. There will be a 10-second break in between those exercises. We'll pair that up with a lower body, upper body, and then a core. Again, we'll repeat that, lower, upper, core, and then we'll do a bit of a full body exercise. After that, we will take a bigger break, just so we'll have a little bit of rest and recovery, and then we'll get back into it. The exercises do flow simultaneously, like one after the other, but we do change the muscle groups. So do your best to try to stay on the timer. That's what I'm trying to say. Try your best to stay in it with the timer. Don't worry about how many reps you do. Just worry about how great those reps are, the quality of the reps, quality over quantity every single time. And I think that's all I want to. Oh, we're going to do it 3 times. I don't know if I said that. So today what we are going to work on, I'm going to throw it at you really fast, and then I'm going to give it to you in session. So first, we are going to do our squats. We're going to start out in a wider stance, and we're going to move tight, wide, okay? So there'll be a bit of a rhythm there. Upper body, we're going to do high rows, which means those elbows are going to be up, where no other rows, elbows are down. This time, high rows, elbows will be shoulder height. After that, we're going to go down onto the floor into a plank position using a single leg hold. So one leg will be up, one leg will be down. Halfway, we'll switch our sides. And then after that, we're moving on to reverse lunge. But what we're going to do this time is a triple pulse and then return back to our center. So we'll reverse back, pulse it 3 times, and then come back up to the front, sort of reset that core, squeeze the glutes, all sorts of great stuff. After that, we're moving on our upper body. Our upper body will be an I fly. So that basically just means that we're going to make a letter I with the body. This is a move you may want to use a modification for, and it's that kickstand leg in the back. I'll give it to you a little bit later. Our core on the floor will be high boat, low boat, high boat, low boat. And then after that, our kind of full body. I always like power pull. I'm a big fan of it, but a lot of times when I teach it, we do the squat down at the back. Today we're just going to open and twist and bring it back into the center. So a little bit of a variation. Other than that, I hope you're ready to go because we're going to go ahead and get started. I have my timer, so once it goes, we'll get going and stay moving through the remainder of the time. Real quick with your straps, you want your anchor at 6 feet. My anchor is a little bit lower than 6 feet, so I have to adjust my straps for that. So what I would advise for you to do, if you are in the gym using a pair of TRX, you need to bring it to the mid mark. There's a little notch here, a little notation. Sometimes it's a color change. It just depends on what version of the TRX straps you have. But all of these exercises will work on the mid length. So first up, wide, tight squats. I'm going to hit my timer. So in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So we're going to have that full extension in the arms. Again, start with the legs wide, squat, step in, squat, step out. Okay? So it's just going to be a continuous little flow, kind of like a little pulse. All right, what's important here is you keep your chest up, keep your gaze forward, looking at that anchor point. Now, something that I try to stay really mindful of is not allowing the knees to squeeze in the center. So that is our halfway, in case you heard the beep. Man, I look forward to changing to upper body already. And then I have pulsing on the other one. What was I thinking? Oh my God. Sometimes it seems like a good idea at the time when I make the exercises together. And then I'm like, why did I do that to myself? Whew. 3, 2, all right, bring it up, shake it out really quick. Changing into the upper body. So start with the fists at chest, extend the arms, turn the palms down, pull the elbows up. So it's about pulling the elbows, keeping the elbows high. When you go to that extension, make sure you are pulling your shoulder blades down and away from your ears. As always, keep your gaze forward, looking at your anchor point. Now, I set this up with my feet a little bit further back. I personally like a little bit more of a challenge, so I'm going to bring my feet forward. A little note about TRX, that is our halfway point. Every inch matters, so if you'd like a little bit more of a challenge, don't step forward like a foot. Literally just step forward an inch. So try that little bit of a variation if you would like to find this move a little bit harder. I just realized I could also give you a modification. I'll try to remember to do that next round. We only have 3, 2, 1. All right, so we're going down on the floor. I promise you planks. So bring it down into your elbows because I think this is a better version. All right, lift up your right leg and hold. Try to keep that core tight in 3, 2, switch our side. So when I'm here, I try to keep my elbows underneath my shoulders. I try to keep my back flat. Try to keep my hips square so the headlights, my hip headlights shine down to the floor. All right, team, we're back up, grabbing those straps. Reverse lunge with a triple pulse. We'll return back to the center. So find the extension. Start on that right side. So 3, 2, 1. Bring it forward. 3, 2, 1. So things I want you to focus on. If you notice, my back leg goes to a 90 degree. It's not a long extension. I always kind of keep my foot on the toe when I bring it forward. I realize you can't really see that, but you should be able to see it when I switch sides. But in that way, all right, switch our sides. So 90 degrees, chest back, gaze up, hit the toe, bring it back. So what's real important is try to keep your shoulders over top of your hips. All right, team, so we're going into that I fly. You hold a wide stance, bring your arms face down. Your kickstand, well here, I'm gonna start it this way because that's just what I need to do. So my feet are a little bit further back. By having my feet further back, it does make it easier, okay? I personally like a little bit more of a challenge. So, say you're back here and this is already really hard. Let me show you a modification before I step up my game. So first thing I did is I brought my feet together, okay? So now, that's also a challenge too. Feet wide, think about it as a bicycle. Feet together, think about it as a unicycle. Now, if I want to challenge myself, but maybe it's a little bit harder, too hard, you can always throw your kickstand in the back. Now, that leg, I mean, it's not like it's helping you, so don't feel like you're taken away from your exercise. It just allows you to get into it with proper form so you can train those muscles for later on. Okay, high boat, low boat, high boat, low boat. What that means is feet up, hands on thighs. Extend, oh crap, touch your feet. I think touch thighs, touch feet. Touch thighs, touch feet. Keep using that breath, team. In through nose, out through mouth. Almost there. 3, 2. All right, so we're going into the power pull. We only need one handle. All right, there's a break up at the top, which will secure us in place. So I'm going to twist and reach, and then I'm going to lean back. Twist and reach, lean back. my right arm to pull me in, and I'm using my core to take that twist. Again, if you need it a little bit easier, bring your feet further back. All right, bring your feet further back. If you're like, hey man, that was too far back, all right, inch by inch, remember, inch by inch. Halfway, let's switch our sides. Almost there, team. Three, two. All right, so we have a 1 minute break. 1 minute break right here. Whew. Grab some water. I hope you have some jams on. I got some jams on, but I don't want it to take away from my amazingness. I mean, I'm being serious. I am amazing. All right, this is our dance break, because I don't know what else to do right now. Whew, we have about 15 more seconds before we go. I hope you guys are feeling good at home. Or in the gym. Probably in the gym. I'm at home. Okay, get ourselves ready. Wide, tight squat. So start with your fists at your chest, extend your arms, bring your butt back. Tight, wide, tight, wide. Keep your chest up. Keep your gaze forward. Awesome job, guys. Keep it coming. Halfway, halfway. Fifteen seconds to go. Bring it up. All right. So we're going into that high row again. Same stance. I like a nice wide stance. Start with fists at chest. Extend arms. Push hips forward. Squeeze the butt. Bring the elbows up high. So earlier I tried to said I was going to remember to give you a modification. Okay. So if you're like, hey man, this is a little easy. Like I said before, you can bring your feet together. That's another way to change it. And you can always bring that kickstand in the back, okay? And a way to grow, again, inch by inch, bring yourself forward. So again, you can bring yourself forward with wide legs, tight legs, with the kickstand, okay? I will tell you, man, there's so many different ways that you can advance this and modify at the same time. So I'm a big fan of TRX, man. It's so versatile. 3, 2. All right, so we're going back into that plank position. So again, I think I want to turn this way. Lift up. So now I don't even know when the timer is going to go. So the big key here is try to keep everything still. Switch sides. I'm not going to lie. I looked underneath just to check. It's fine. I'll be honest. Wasn't cheating. Nice work, guys. Back up. We have that reverse lunge, triple pulse, yeah? Reverse lunge, triple pulse. Extend the arms, step back. Again, chest needs to be up, Chest needs to be in line with the hip. You also want your back knee in line with that hip. And what I mean is we're not back here like this, okay? We've got that leg up underneath us. Tuck. 3, 2, 1, and tuck. 3, 2, 1, and tuck. Switch sides right here. So I fly again. Again, option, wide legs, tight legs, kickstand. You get to choose your difficulty. I'm just going to give you the exercise. Start with the fist at chest. Extend arms, fist face down. Pull up. Now listen, if you haven't noticed it already, those handles kind of rotate. Okay? Use that rotation. So I want you to have a really strong grip onto the handles. They will do the work for you, okay? If you're coming up and you've got elbows opening out, no. That's not what we're doing. You would do better just stepping back, maybe an inch, maybe throwing that kickstand, okay? The goal here is not necessarily doing perfect every single time, like I say that, but my point is, oh my God, now I'm losing my train of thought. You want to always do your best every single time, but if that means you need to take a second for yourself, reset yourself, that's what I mean. It's best that you just do that. All right, so high boat, low boat, going back into it. So bring that butt down to the floor, bring the legs back up. All right, extend, no, pull over and tuck. Almost there, team. 10 seconds to go. Three, two, all right. So we have that power pull, last exercise. I'm gonna start on my other side first so you can see. All right, reaching forward, open. So it's a pull, like the hand that's in the handle. It's a pull with that hand, taking a twist, but you're also keeping those feet straight. Keep those hips straight. Almost there, team. Halfway, switch your side to the top. So, use your breath, team. That is always your secret weapon. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Every time you breathe in your strength. Every time you breathe out those I can'ts. That negative talk. 3, 2, all right. So we've made it to another break. And then we've got our final round coming up. So, whoo! Man. So I like to give you my temperature in here because I'm always entertained. 90 degrees. Well, this fan says 90, that fan says 89. One of them's right, maybe, probably. Who knows? I just know it's hot. Honestly, though, I love it. Love it. If you follow me on Instagram, you don't know it very much is something that like touches my heart, man. I love being hot. All right, so those hands are going back at the fist. Extend the arms. Squat down. It's tight and wide. Try to keep chest up. Try to keep that gaze up. Halfway. Also, try to keep those knees wide. Okay, so when you go into that wide squat, don't let those knees squeeze in the center. Three, two, all right. High row, high row, high row, high row. Hot. Okay. I don't know why it's so hot. I'm tired. Maybe I'm hot and tired instead of hot and bothered. I said hot and bothered, and now all of a sudden I thought hot and buttered. And then I'm like, biscuits. I'm going to challenge myself a little bit more. I'm going to bring my feet in. Again, remember to keep that tuck, okay? That tuck is just as important as the rest of the exercise. So it's like, don't let your lower body just not be doing nothing, okay? Tuck, squeeze your butt. So you want to think it's a long, straight line from your shoulders all the way down to your feet, okay? 10 seconds. That's another reason why I love TRX. Like, it doesn't matter what you're doing. Everything is full body. 3, 2. All right, so we're going into that plank hold, yeah? All right, elbows down, find plank, lift. So I'm starting on my left-hand side this time because I always, have I said always yet? Start on my right side. But I just do that because it's, that way, if things are left side, right side, I know where to start or where to go next. Switch sides. So try to, if you're able to remind yourself, occasionally just switch those sides, like which side starts. All right, team, back up. Whew. We're getting there. So reverse lunge, triple pulse. Yes, yes. Extend arms. Step back. 3, 2. Bring it to the center. In my mind, I was like, take it to the bridge. Look, man, ADHD. That's why I'm like, it's, what the heck song is that? I know it has Justin Timberlake. I know it's Justin Timberlake. Take it to the bridge. Okay. Switch your side. 3, 2, 1. Chest up, gaze forward. That back leg, only 90 degrees. So we're going into the I fly, because you so fly, I fly, whatever. Okay, stop it. Extend your arms face down. Lift up. So you pull back. Again, like I said before, letting those handles work with you. Halfway. Almost there, 10 seconds to go. and then we're done. High boat, low boat. Grab your feet, extend, tuck. Halfway. All right, last thing we've got, team. At power pull. Oh, I grabbed two. Only need one. All right, start with fists and chest. Reach. Whew. Almost there. 10 seconds. Switch your side. Three, two, and that's our time, team. Wow. Thank you so very much for joining me. I know that you could be anywhere in the world, and you are choosing to be right here, right now with me for you. So I appreciate your time, and I hope that you will walk out of the door feeling better than you did when you walked in. So do remember just to take care of yourself, that you absolutely matter, and you're imperfect is perfect enough. So have an amazing day. Love yourself, because there's no one else like you. Take care, my family.